So when you're ready to install this, things that you're going to need which are not included are blue Loctite and a 5/64 Allen wrench is the appropriate size for this item. Then you've got the packaging for the M2 front sight, and here is what is included. You've got the front sight post, mounting bracket, the set screw, and then something that you might mistake for a security device. This is actually a part you need. This is not a security device that sets off alarms when you try to leave the store without deactivating it. So you'll want to hold on to that. Alright, so the way that these sights are meant to go together is you're going to take your post, put it on your mount, and then you're going to put the two of those together with your set screw. Alright, only the top piece has thread. This just has a hole in the bottom of it. What we're going to want to do is put some blue Loctite on that. Line that hole up and start running our set screw through. Now what you want to do is watch on the bottom, make sure you don't have that extruding. Alright, so now those two pieces are locked together. They're still loose, that's normal. Alright, this piece is actually meant to go into the T-slot where that set screw is going to press down on. Now the reason for that, the rail's aluminum, the sight, the mount, and the set screw are all steel. So when you crank steel and aluminum against each other, steel's always going to win. So you've got a steel plate now sitting on top of your T-slot to protect it from having that set screw just grind down into it. Might not be an issue as long as you don't over tighten, but might as well put it in there. I don't think they sent it with for no reason. Alright, this one doesn't open and close, so you do have to slide it on from the end. So what we want to do is slide that onto the rail on the front there. Once you've got that covering that T-slot, your steel plate will stay put for you. Alright, so once we're in place, we want to get where that set screw is going to go down into that T-slot. And then make sure we're in there and get that guy pretty close to tight. Alright, so now we're close. What we want to do is we're going to have this forward and back movement. What we want to do with this and any device that needs to maintain a 0 is to apply forward pressure. So I do that by pushing forward on the device as I tighten that screw. Now the maximum torque spec for this I think was 18 inch-pounds, which I don't have a torque wrench that goes that low. But a good way to prevent yourself from over-tightening and destroying things is if you have an Allen wrench like this, tighten with the small end. So use the small end for leverage, don't use the large end, because I can guarantee you can get way too much torque on it with that large end. If you tighten with the small end, you're probably pretty safe. Alright, so while applying that forward pressure, snug that down nice and tight. And now it feels very snug. Alright, and so this is what we get. We'll see how it does when I get it out and test it.